Our pace of living leaves us little time for leisure. Our program will give you a chance to experience the fascinating world of traveling, extreme adventures, hunting and fishing. Each week we will take you to the most beautiful places of Kazakhstan. Hunting for the wolf is probably the most difficult kind of hunting, but at the same time it may be extremely exciting. The wolf is a trophy any hunter may be proud of, because in order to get such a trophy, the hunter has to be in a very good shape and should be very attentive, but most importantly, they should be patient and resilient to hard conditions. The wolf is a very clever and strong predator. To win over the wolf will be an unforgettable lifetime experience. Recently, on the internet, we learned about raids of a pack of black melanistic wolves. In the same evening, on a hunting forum, we read a call from Almaty hunters to get together to hunt a pack of black wolves in the Almaty region that makes us intrigued. Hunting expert Jalin has posted a couple of messages about the pack of black wolves. Melanist black wolves are a rare phenomenon for the Almaty region. Black wolves are born as a result of two parent wolves that have a distinct dark coat, which is very rare considering a small number of such species. When wolves have black and grey color coats breed, the dominant grey color prevails and their cubs are born grey-colored. The unusual black color of the coat of the melanistic wolves have caused a lot of fear and prejudice and myths, including legends about them as werewolves, ruthless and cautious murderers. The day before we leave for hunting, it snowed in the Uyghur region, which is an ideal weather for hunting for wolves. Having fueled our off-road car and being excited about what we learned about black wolves on the internet, we leave Almaty. On the motorway Almaty-Koktek-Koktau, the road is a little slippery because of ice, so we have to keep the speed at 90 km per hour. We reached the Uyghur region in 3.5 hours, and when we turn towards the Katman settlement, the dawn starts breaking. In the early morning, we see the valley white with fresh snow. On the snow in places we can see some animal traces. Every time we come across them, we stop to study them. In the Katman settlement, we look for senior huntsman Kutluk. He meets us at the site. We have tea and then leave for the mountains. Near the settlement there is relatively little snow, but as soon as we go up the mountains there is more and more snow. And we have to put on chains on the car tires. At the 10th kilometer our car gets stuck in the snow even with chains. So we go walking. Eventually we see fresh wolf traces. 2 wolves crossed the pass and went up the ridge. Usually at daytime, wolves may be found in inaccessible places somewhere in the mountains, in the forests or thick bushes. When it gets dark, the animals go towards neighboring farms where there is a lot of cattle in search of food. In the morning, the pack of wolves returns to the daytime refuge in the same way. This time we'll use combined tactics. We're going to tire the wolves out, chasing them following their traces. We have also blocked the paths of their daily routes. Now the wolves are in this gorge. Its diameter is 5 or 6 kilometers. From the side of the settlement, inspectors riding horses are blocking the possible path for the wolves to escape to the mountains.
Либо волки выйдут на нас сами.
So the wolves are prone to run towards us, or the guides will make them run towards us. Of course, there is a slim chance for the wolves to escape to a different place. We split into two groups. Kutluk and Dali go beyond the pass. We look through the binoculars, scanning part of the Katpan Gorge. To hunt for the wolf, one has to have a good rifle and should be able to make accurate shots at significant distances in different conditions. Maxim has a Remington that allows him to shoot at a distance of up to 350 meters. Andrei can shoot the wolf at a distance of 700 to 800 meters and in some cases in 1 kilometer from his target. He uses binoculars with an inbuilt ballistic calculator. In order to make the accurate shot, the parameters of the bullet should be considered and included when calculating, as well as the air temperature and that of the bullet, the pressure, the distance and the angle of the gun position. Without these data, making an accurate shot may be possible only by chance. One needs to know the ballistics of their bullet, its coefficient, the starting speed of the bullet. On the Leica website, there is a calculator that helps calculate the trajectory of the bullet and see how it will work at all distances. This will save your time. So the telescopic sight is convenient to use in any case? Of course it is. It combines the functions of a rangefinder, a spyglass, thermometer, barometer, angle finder and a ballistic calculator. Maxim agrees to control both sides of the southern ridge, the distance of about 350 meters. Andrei will control the opposite side of the hill, the farthest point of which is in 900 meters. On a remote slope, we see a lone red deer. In a few hours, the weather deteriorates, with heavy clouds covering the sky. It starts snowing. We talk and discuss the changing conditions on portable radios and decide to leave our positions. We only had the sun for half an hour and now we have fog and snow again. It's getting more cloudy. By the time we reach the car, it has been snowing heavily. It's hard to hunt for the wolf in the mountains. If it was easy to shoot wolves, there wouldn't be any of them left here. We make a decision to go down the hill to look for fresh wolf traces at the foot of the mountains between the Sunkar and Katpan gorges. We connect with a group of inspectors exploring the area at the daytime on portable radios. Huntsman Jalin and Inspector Sanat travel to shepherds' huts on horses to ask the local people about the pack of wolves. The shepherds say that during these 3 days they have seen the black wolf twice. Interestingly, they saw the black wolf at a daytime. This is different from the stereotype about wolves we have. Apparently, black wolves may behave differently compared to their grey fellows. Black wolves may also have a different perception of risks and different behavior from what ordinary wolves have. Then we get a message from Jalin. He has found some fresh wolf traces. One trace is left by a large wolf, probably by the black wolf. Jalin has noticed 2 wolves. One of them is black, the real Yellowstone one. We are now trying to cut our way short to find them. We check the coordinates and orientating on the GPS, we try to cut the pack of the wolves. The wolves try to escape to the mountains where they may be safe and sound among large stones and rocks. So we need to get them at the foot of the mountains, but we don't know where they may find the path to run away. Suddenly, at the top of the hill, we see 3 silhouettes of the wolves. 2 of them are grey and the other is black. The gorgeous black wolf looks in our direction for about 30 seconds and then disappears behind the hill. We have seen it. We have seen the legendary black wolf with our own eyes. We are excited. Ali presses the gas pedal to the full and our car flies over bumps and holes of the Katben terrain, being shaken with rucksacks and stuff thrown from one side of the car to the other. As soon as we get to the top of the ridge, the three wolves quickly disappear at the distance of 700 meters. Andrei is ready to shoot at a distance of about 200 meters from the top of the hill when the car is suddenly stuck deep in the snow, slipping towards a steep precipice and wasting the precious time, and by the time Andrei jumps out of the car, there is no sign of the wolves. It takes 1 hour and a half to get the car out of the hole, so there is no point in returning to the ridge. So we try to make the way in the snow to get out of the place. To the far left, be careful. A little more to the left. We have covered another 300 meters and get stuck again. We get to the cordon when it is dark. We are met by Kutluk, who offers us delicious dinner, the Uyghur dish manti. We get up early the next morning at 5 AM, and by 6 AM we need to be at the position. Jalin and Sanat get to the place before us. They get to the pass on horses. We have planned to catch the pack of wolves while they cross the pass. One of the advantages of this strategy is that in the mountains one can always find a good place for the siege. There are a lot of rocks and stones that may make a good position with a nice view. It is difficult to walk as there is a lot of snow. It is particularly hard for the first person to make the way. We take the positions and start waiting. It's very cold. We have to put on warm clothes. This is a common problem in the mountains. As one goes up, the temperature of the body increases, and when you lie still in the position waiting for the animals, you get cold. When the sun starts rising, it gets a little warmer. The sun rays reach the surface of snow, making it glitter. The sight looks beautiful, but we don't see any wolves. The distance between the hunters is a little more than 100 meters. Suddenly, Jalin makes signs, changes his positions and creeps in a different direction. We don't see anything from the slope. Jalin aims somewhere. He shoots, and the shot echoes in the mountains. I've got it, shouts Jalin, but we don't see anything. Later on, we see that the shot was not very accurate, and the wounded wolf leaves. We walk down the slope trying to find the traces. Having walked past for a little while, Jalin finds them. When we found the shot wolf, it was already dead. To our little disappointment, it was a grey wolf, not the black one.
Только что Жалын добыл здоровенного волка орлана.
It was a mature male. Jalin has just shot a large male wolf. It weighs about 50 kilos. We were walking along that gorge. The guys were standing at the positions, but the wolf ran towards Jalin and he made an accurate shot from the first time. We're lucky, hooray! It's a well-deserved trophy, although it is not a black wolf. First, we were a little disappointed, but then we thought that there was a good reason for not having shot the black wolf. Had we shot it, we would have slaughtered the legend of Katben, but otherwise we may have more adventures. Next week, we are planning to return to Katben to go on searching the black wolf.